everybody up when you're all together. And when you're the guy in the command chair, you'll be up all, you know, when you need to be up. No problem, they'll give you a signal.
Are you gonna stay in the studio here?
Yeah,
And talk to Jeff, because he's the guy that
As
really...
best as I can.
Yeah.
This is not WMEX. Okay? Just remember that, okay?
Just don't put that thought into his head.
I think he's... Bring up the gear, and you know, and have fun. In about 6 minutes. 7 minutes.
Yeah, but what am I?
No pressure.
So we're gonna talk with these fine gentlemen.
Yeah, I'll leave. This will be fun.
Chuck will get you
We're gonna talk about how long you've wanted to be in radio and ask you to play some of your bells and whistles.
Arnie, I think it would be fantastic if you came in.
Hello.
Why is there a buzz in there?
Oh,
man.
A
bad
you
buzz.
weren't getting one.
We got 3 minutes, I got a bad buzz.
You weren't getting one.
Oh, man. Why am I getting a buzz? Oh, it's...
This brings back lots of memories. Teenagers running around bothering Helen.
Okay, just ask.
I hear you. That's good.
Look at this.
We're watching you. We'll be learning from you.
Yeah.
And Joel, of course. It's Joel.
20 seconds.
It's unbelievable.
Write it all down. I never even
You
went
got Jagger.
to the
You
last
got Jagger. You were good.
I'm so out of practice. It's pathetic.
You.
Yeah.
You don't forget.
Well,
You're out of
commercial. When did you get out of radio? What year?
Get out of radio?
There it is.
Woo-hoo! We need to get you in on one of these mics too, so lean over somebody's
I'll
shoulder.
lean over him.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Don't worry. I can handle it.
All right, come on, let's get some applause.
Yeah! Yeah!
Welcome to the 50th anniversary of WRKO, gentlemen,
Hey,
ladies,
yes.
listeners.
We got more people in this studio
telling
than
you.
at Fenway Park.
This is wonderful. That's Joel Cash, and you've been hearing him years and years ago, and you're going to hear him tonight over most of the next 4 hours. Al Gates. Oh, and goodness, feathers. Oh, and there is J.J. Jeffrey at
And
WRKO.
music-wise, you're going to be hearing the top hits from the top 100, 1967. And
That's right.
Light My Fire will be heard sometime, maybe a couple of times in the next 5 hours. Right, Al?
You're thinking
All right.
that might have been the
By
number
the
one
way,
song
it's,
of the year.
What's that?
4 hours.
The next 4 hours.
All right,
And
let's not do picky things
Jay, we're
concerning
only getting
the
paid
time
for
here.
4 hours.
I want to introduce
Yes.
to the radio audience the one and only
He's my hero.
Arnie Woo Ginsberg, right here on WRKO. Arnie,
Hit him hard, Arnie.
yeah, great to have you with us, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Marvelous.
I'm happy.
You've been working on this since you were, how old were you when you first wanted to get into radio?
I wanted to get into radio when I was 4 years.
Wow.
I was born in 1926.
Wow.
And when I was 4 years old, we got a radio in the house. Then around the 1920s, late.
Wow.
And I said, when I grow up, I'm gonna.
Have you grown up yet?
Yes. No. I want to. I want to give. Oh my God.
Well, you've got some bells and whistles there. Can you demonstrate a little bit of what the woo was all about? And Arnie Woo Ginsberg here at WRKO.
Something to remember, right?
I'm called Arnie Woo Ginsberg because I'm woo-woosh.
You don't pronounce your yays.
You wooed me.
So, what do you have there? Can you give us a demonstration of what you have?
Well, we had fun doing contests like Secret City, Secret Sounds, and the Time Machine.
Yeah.
And do you remember Huncho Poncho? Our turkey giveaways on Thanksgiving or Christmas was, yeah, you've got it. And in the summer of '67, the now crowd played softball against the Boston Playboy Bunnies.
Oh, I remember
That's
that.
all they could deal.
I remember doing that and so many more. But you have some bells and whistles. What do you have here in front of you, Arnie Woo Woo?
Give us a sample.
Give us a sample of what you have.
During my convention through the world of, first of all, I am wooish, you know that.
Go ahead.
And believe it or not, and when I'm going to play an old record,
Yeah.
I say, let's have a blast from the past.
This goes back in Boston radio, folks. This
Yeah.
goes way back.
And this is kind of great on a Saturday night
Yeah.
when I was 18. Something happened.
Arnie Woo Woo
Yeah.
giving
the
us a
police were there.
demonstration live
Yeah.
to start the
I got a
50th
ticket.
anniversary.
I got a ticket. And
To ride?
It's good.
anyway, but woo woo is just something fun, and I use it a lot.
Yeah, Arnie Woo Woo. There it is. There's the Arnie Woo Woo Ginsburg 50th anniversary. We welcome you. We'll hear more from you in a little bit. Our general manager is here, Perry Uri, our program director, Mel Phillips, and so many others, a cast of hundreds that are here, along with Joel Cash, J.J. Jeffrey, Al Gates and Feathers, Arnie Woo Woo Ginsburg, and Chuck Chuckles Knapp on WRKO. Let's hit the music and we'll be right back, folks. Welcome to the anniversary. What a party.
All right.
I don't know who's.
Oh, wait. Well, let's do Al's. Let's do Al's list first hour here. So we got Brown Eyed Girl. It's a special Saturday night here in downtown Boston with Arnie Ginsburg, Al Gates, Joel Cash, J.J. Jeffrey. We got Shadow Stevens. This is Chuck Chuckles Knapp. We got a whole cast of people in the next 4 hours, and we are broadcasting live on Facebook tonight. So all of you that are listening to the streaming, if you'd also like a picture, there it is. There's the Facebook. You just go to facebook.com/WRKO680.
And if you want to text us, we're going to give away an album about 10:30 this evening. And it's one of the real great oldie albums. Just text 680. And you will talk to somebody, and they'll take your name and address. And if you have something that you remember about WRKO during 1967, just let us know. Because if it's really good, we'll put you on the air. How's that?
Also a phone number that you can call,
Right.
617-266-6868, and just say hello. And then leave us your name and phone number and the town you're from. We'll put your name in the hat for the
Right.
drawing in the 10 o'clock hour for the third and final WRKO Oldies album that we produced in the early years. And
Arnie,
it's signed by everybody.
Right. Arnie mentioned Fenway Park, and I want
Yeah.
to tell the story about Ted Williams, which I remember. We were playing the Playboy Bunnies, and Harvey Mednick was our production manager, and he set this all up with Perry Uri, and we had the Celtics there, the Playboy Bunnies, and they flew Ted Williams in on a helicopter, and he got up, and Perry said to me at the beginning, "Do you want to be the captain of this team? Get some television men, and we'll play all the after we form the team, we'll play the police, we'll play the firemen. We even played the king in their court." And it was a lot of fun, and Williams came, and I decided to play left field. And everybody said, "Why are you playing left field? You always play the infield." And I said, "I'm going to do that." So I went out to left field. I sat on the first row of the stands, and I was talking to these people. Williams gets up, and he looks like he's going to swing, and I start running out on the field because I knew he was going to hit it to left field, and he's left-handed, so he should have hit it to right field, and I'm on my horse. And I'm going, and I reach up, and bang, I catch the ball.
Wow.
I run in, and Williams won't look at me. Kurt Gowdy walks up to me, and he says, "Joel, why did you catch that?" And I said, "Well, wasn't that what I was out there for?" He says, "Yeah, but that's Ted Williams."
Yeah.
Well, if looks could kill, I wouldn't be there right now.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, he got in his helicopter and took off because he was so upset.
Well, there.
There you go.
See, but it's the Ted Williams Tunnel. It's not the Joel Cash Tunnel.
That's okay. It
Yeah,
should be.
okay, all right. That's so we got the icons straight here, okay? That's a great story. Arnie, I know I was walking down the street with you one time on Brookline Avenue in front of WRKO, and the bus driver would open the window and go, "Hey, woo woo."
You bet.
They knew you.
Yeah, and also Johnny Mathis sang the national anthem at Fenway Park,
yeah.
and Governor John Volpe
Yeah.
threw out the first pitch as the Red Sox opened their home season in 67,
Yeah.
1967.
Yeah.
Then Dick Williams was the new manager of the Red Sox, the new Fenway PA, and announcer Sherm Fella, what a guy he was. Wasn't. Isn't anymore.
It happens to all of us.
I know. I've been there.
I remember Sherm Feller very
Yeah,
well.
Sherm Fella earned a whopping $12 a game in 1967.
I didn't bring this with me, but I went to Game 3 of the '67 World Series, and the World Series ticket was $8. So I'm not surprised that Sherm was paid 12. Each ticket at Fenway was $8, and I've got that ticket in my scrapbook at home. Marvelous time, and I remember we lost that game because Bob Gibson was pitching for
Yeah,
the Cardinals.
World
Series.
Game 3. What do you think, Al?
Absolutely. I was, Kurt and I one morning walked, we got to work 40 minutes early, went to the stadium. I guess the stadium was sponsoring free tickets for the games. And Kurt and I got 2 free tickets. We went only to find out we lost the first and 7th game.
Yep.
So that was a bummer for us.
Yep, Boston was weeping.
Oh.
That should have been our World Series, and it took a lot of years to finally get one, didn't it? This is the 50th anniversary of WRKO. We're going to play the top songs of 1967. Herman's Hermits, There's a Kind of Hush, and so many other great songs between now and 11 o'clock tonight. And thanks to Jeff Lawrence for inviting all of us in to be a part of your Saturday night WRKO show, buddy. Thank you. All right. It's good to have you. It's good to be here. Good to be back on the air at WRKO. 50th anniversary show.
It's like we never left.
Yep. Let's roll the song. There's a Kind of Hush.
There's no lead in, right?
I think there is a small. Let me
There
see.
Post thing.
Yeah, no, there's an 18-second lead in on that song.
18 seconds, you can give the.
Yeah, it's not on my list, but,
Yeah, I've got it here. It's 18.3 seconds.
okay, I'll use one of these.
This is.
Oh,
This is just. Come on. Really? I'm gonna sit on Santa's lap.
I'll get you some more.
for a little
What does he want?
We're going to let Al do some stuff now.
Yeah,
Chuck?
And then Joel can do some
Soul Man's
stuff.
coming up. Hang on.
Yeah. We get you to do some more stuff and JJ to do some stuff.
Yeah, I'll be circulating.
Yeah,
Give me the,
Mention my name, you get a good
Yep.
seat if you got
I'll give you a holler.
That's so
Ray,
old.
Ray,
can I get out of here for?
Yeah, you can walk out and see Carlos, sure. Yeah.
Ray, when I
Tell
wanna take
JJ
a
to
break
come in.
and Go get some food or something. I want you to get on
Mr.
my.
Jeffries?
Okay, that's fine, vice
Oh,
versa.
Jeffrey.
Well, yeah, you're there anyway. Yeah, let me know.
Because you're stopping and
He never
starting
stops.
thing like I am. So.
He never stops talking.
You're not rolling straight through?
No.
Oh,
Oh, it was the best.
Just for fun because you're 91, right?
Huh?
I
Yeah.
said just for fun because you're 91.
how long, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, Summers, folks, Summers, we're here. And remember the specials at Canopy Lake Park and WRKO days at my father's place, New England Dragway. Do you remember our double-header boat trips? Sam and Dave.
All right. You can do phone number two. What do you want for a song after this? You
Oh,
want to do the Ode to Billy Joel or?
we have something stupid? Is
Huh?
that something stupid with
Yeah.
Frank and Nancy?
Yeah, okay.
Is that a 2-second? Yeah, it's only 2 seconds.
Lucky me, I finally get the pleasure.
11.5 seconds.
Experiencing
Something
a
stupid
podcast
is
with
the next
you.
song. Something
11.5.
stupid. Okay.
All right, okay. I gotta tell you something about, no, we'll save that for after JJ. At any rate, I'll tell you what.
Let me tell you what, Casey. There's nothing to get hung about when you're on the air. Famous line from a famous song. Give it to me.
Nothing to get on.
That's easy.
What are we gonna have, dead air here, what, before
We're
you?
not having I'm trying to get him to say light my fire, which is what he's not doing.
We're doing our own contest amongst ourselves, apparently.
We are doing.
JJ has stumped the DJ, isn't it?
If you're on the road, folks, 617-266-6868. If you're texting us, we'd like to hear from you because we have wonderful things to give away tonight.
680, 680.
680, 680.
So that means there's no time to wallow in the mire,
No.
right? Casey?
Meyer in the
Meyer,
Wild
Meyer,
House.
Let's hear
Meyer
it.
hasn't come in yet.
Let's hear it. Chuck Knapp is with us, and he's doing some fancy technical things there on the board. And how is my mic technique, Art?
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you're
Art has given me a thumbs up on it. That. It's around 7:33. It's Saturday night celebration of WRKO's 50 years of playing the top 100 songs. And I think we just heard Soul Man by Sam and Dave a few minutes ago. What a good song that is. And we've got some more great stuff coming up. We're going to be playing one of my favorite songs when I come on around 9 o'clock. The song is by Tonsil Twistin', Jackie Wilson, and the song is Your Love Has Taken Me Higher Than I've Ever Been Before.
Yes.
So keep it up. Go.
680 WRKO. Al Gates right here. And Feathers.
Do you love this? This is 50 years. This is 5 decades.
You know, I haven't talked to Al or Chuck about 48 years. And we've been having conversations on the phone. We've been not faxing, we've been texting. And I'll tell you, it's like we developed a completely new relationship. And it turned out to be a lot closer than normal. I mean, it's just something that happened. And it's a great feeling that you worked with the guy for 2 years and all of a sudden it's 47 years, 48 years later, and bingo, you get together again and it's like you never left.
That's right.
You know?
That's
Like
the
you never
magic
left.
of radio, and that's what friendship is all about. And that's what we're talking about to the Boston audience tonight of WRKO, all of New England, and anywhere that you're listening, live streaming around the world. And if you're on Facebook, you can find us there. And we've got a little contest, and there's JJ Jeffrey.
We have somebody listening in Los Angeles tonight,
Ooh,
catching
nice.
the RKO stream,
Nice.
and also some nice people in Greater Boston, East Cambridge, and let's hear from some of you people in New Hampshire and Maine tonight.
That's it.
All right.
Come on.
Rhode Island.
You can text and get it that way. You can get it on Facebook. You can phone and get it. You can hear Joel Cash, JJ, Arnie,
That's right.
Al Gates, and Chuck Chuckles Knapp on 68 WRKO.
So do it.
All the good memories.
Now,
Feathers.
I think we've got somebody coming in from Paris.
No kidding.
Let's
Paris,
hear it.
France.
Yeah.
Costa Labrador. Boy,
I haven't heard that call. But they're coming in, you're saying.
they're texting as
As we
they
speak.
said they
Okay.
would.
There you are.
Yep,
680, 680.
680.
That's how you get a hold of us if you want to send a text to 5 guys that launched. We were privileged to launch this radio station 50 years ago.
But if you want to call, you can call 617-266-6868 and do the same thing. Don't forget, leave your phone number and your name, and that's it. And we'll have a drawing later on, and who knows?
Yep.
You may win an album.
That's what Mike just did from Southie.
Way
That's
to
how
go.
he got on the air.
He was
Way
talking.
to go.
He was talking so fast, I didn't
Face-
recognize what he
Facebook
was saying.
everywhere, and then in addition to that, a text has come in from overseas, and some in Great Britain, and what they're saying is congratulations, and they're loving it.
This is good.
Worldwide broadcasting, streaming, and on Facebook all around the globe.
Chuck, just thinking of one of my favorite movies that was released in 1967.
Yes.
And it was that wonderful Anne Bancroft.
Oh
in The Graduates.
Yes.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yes.
Oh, fabulous
oh.
movie. Yes, yes. And excited Gatesy to no end to see that movie, especially Anne Bancroft.
Were you excited, Feathers? Feathers, were you excited? Oh,
No. Feathers.
you're not telling, you're not saying a word, you're not getting yourself in trouble. I don't blame you, pal.
It's a beautiful 50th anniversary celebration, just for another 3 hours and a few minutes.
Is that all?
On WRKO. That's how quickly it goes by.
I'm waiting for the Navy to fly over. All I see is a
Blue
flag.
Angels, where are the Blue Angels?
Yeah, well, it's the 50th anniversary, and so we have a lot to be thankful for and a lot to celebrate for all the years, and we're still standing. Every one of us that got to launch this station and be privileged enough to be a part of it, with all the help that we had. Let's play another song on WRKO. All of them are from '67.
Yeah, same here. Hey, Joel.
We got a jock thing coming out of this. That's Frank Kingston, right? Yeah, Frank Kingston. Yeah, let's do him, and then we're going to come back to Joel, and then Joel's going to introduce this caller, Elizabeth, on the air, and she's going to tell the Arnie story, and we're going to bring Arnie back in. And then what do you want to follow for music?
Arnie's
you want to
back
follow
in.
with,
Yeah, he was out, and now he's in.
with?
Yeah, and then the next song, no, that's going to be the happening after you guys are talking.
All right,
Okay.
is that okay, Joel?
Was
Okay.
that Diana Ross?
Yeah, that's great, Jeff. Thank you.
Well, that's wonderful. I didn't get anything. You deserve it.
See, you got the fish.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing, but it is, I know that that was a great moment doing the Beatles there, and I sat right down in the first row to watch them and was sort of like emceeing and all that. And it was just one of the great days for Boston.
It was.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all that.
Thank you, Linda.
Yep. Thanks, Elizabeth. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you
Joel,
very much.
Joel Cash, right here on WRKO.
Okay, are you ready?
For
I don't know. Here's Diana Ross.
Yes.
You remember Diana Ross.
We do. We
She
brought her
was
to
singing
town.
with- yeah, she was singing with a little group called what?
The Supreme.
Right.
You did.
Anyway, we're on the 50th anniversary here at WRKO, and JJ Jeffrey and JJ Jeffrey and JJ Jeffrey, and he just keeps on talking.
Chuck Knuckles Knapp.
No, you just keep talking, and at least Nat knows when to keep quiet.
JJ has got things to say about himself. He hasn't even thought of it yet.
Why has he got a mirror in front of him? I don't understand.
And
Here's
we're,
Al Gates.
and we're saluting 1967 because fabulous, or is the beloved, what is that, the one that the
the
Boston
summer-
Bulldozer calls WRKO, the beloved WRKO?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a fabulous talk guy on from just before Howie, from noon to 3.
Yeah.
Jeff Cunha, right?
Yeah.
He calls it the beloved WRKO, and I'm saying he knows a good radio station because he's on it.
Yeah.
Right.
We got we
Okay.
got Mike, I think, from
Let's hear it.
Florida,
Hey,
from my home
your
state
home
here.
state.
Right
Okay.
now, it's my home state anyway. Hey, Mike, how you doing? We've got the general manager here. He just heard that.
Yes.
We could have this there stuff, we would.
All right. Hey, we want to talk about market awareness. This man gets a gold star
That's right.
if he can follow my illustrious career from Boston to Philly to Chicago.
He'd have to
Wow.
be moving about every 10 minutes.
You've been in so many places and so much that people are finding it very difficult.
You know,
to
when
follow
I
your
worked with
illustrious
JJ
career.
in Philadelphia, Boston, and also in Chicago, he had inflatable furniture in his. And when he left town, all you heard was.
And 19. Thank you.
This is her first American hit back in 1967 on the O Show.
Who?
Vicky Clark.
One of JJ's favorite recording.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Boston and New England wished on a star, and J.J. Jeffrey was born. Welcome to the celebration.
You are hallucinating. What kind of mushrooms are you eating?
Hendrix.
I got a half a pound of hemp.
Celebrating the 100th playing of all your favorite hit songs, and they just keep on coming here, and it's WRKO, the Now 680.
And it's the 50th anniversary of the radio station.
50th anniversary, and we're having so damn much fun here tonight, and we hope that you're discovering us here and you're going to stay around through the evening. We want to mention some of the big things that happened in the year 1967. If you had the good fortune to go to Montreal, you went up there in April. That's when Expo opened up, right?
I forgot about that.
Another good song, Stevie Wonder, Bring Him On.
Come on, Stevie.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the greatest songs. Where is he? Am I going to hear him tonight?
Well, at some point we're going to get him up here before the WRKO crowd, and we're going to hear Stevie Wonder.
This is wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. I bring you one of the greatest talents of all time. Talent!
Come
with
on.
a capital T on both ends.
Come on.
Stevie Wonder.
Come on, JJ.
WRKO. Come on. Come on.
I think it's all right.
Yes.
We're going to talk cold coming out of this, and then once we go to Tom Kennedy, then we go to a jingle out of Kennedy, and then we go right into the Stones.
But we're gonna. But JJ and Chuck and Joe Cash.
Craziness
Yeah.
that's going on.
No, I don't want him. No, I want to talk.
He doesn't want to.
I want to talk out of the song,
Yeah.
and then we'll finish, and then they can do the stuff,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna talk coming out of the Monkees.
JJ talks,
and then
right?
when we cue you, we're
Right.
going to
Then he talks to you guys, right?
the Jock greeting,
Okay.
then the jingle, and then the song.
Never gonna end. This is what
We can't use that 2 seconds on Ruby Tuesday.
Organized confusion.
Yeah.
Well, no, not this time. Just with this.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Hit it.
Now 680 WRKO and the Monkees, and happy to say that they were the favorite group of a lot of young kids, but they were very smart guys. They got an Emmy in 1967 for Outstanding Comedy Series, right? So we salute the Monkees. Those guys had a lot of talent in those days. And Joel Cash,
Yes. What channel were they on?
they were on.
What
I think they were.
network?
I don't know. It was one of the 3 networks,
Right.
whatever it was.
Right.
Yeah, and they were just really, really terrific. Were you a fan of that show, Chuck?
I was just playing their music. I love their music, and Neil Diamond wrote some of their stuff, and I mean, it just couldn't have been better in the Summer of Love.
He wrote "I'm a Believer."
Yes.
Right? Yeah. All right. Fabulous. Fabulous. If you remember, I don't know if you were there, but one night, Brookline Avenue, and the station was on Brookline Avenue. Paul Power, musical director, and all of those other titles, right? Said, "Hey, come on out to the lobby, right?"
Yeah.
Neil is here.
Neil Diamond.
I said, "Neil who?" He says, "Neil Diamond," right? Wow. And so he comes up, right, and we shake hands, and all of a sudden I discovered the man was very shy,
Yeah.
very shy,
Yes, he is.
and very hard to talk to. But of course he got older, and the one great thing he did was during that tragedy, during the what was that event that we had?
You're saying in 2001?
Yeah, 2000. No. It was the Boston Strong.
Yeah, the marathon.
Boston Strong. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
He had the class to come up to Boston and say, "Hey, I'm going to help you out." And I think he appeared live with the song "Sweet Caroline," I believe. Yeah. Right.
He was a great. I love to see him. We saw him at the Hollywood Theater.
Sure.
Oh my
yeah.
God, was that thing big?
Yeah.
You could
Oh,
hardly
yeah.
see him.
Yeah. But the guy, and of course the guy never had a top 40 hit. The guy who you could talk to for hours if you wanted to, if he let you, was the son of Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra Jr. We're standing out there, and he's just yapping on us, and we're having a super time, like that. So
We played a couple of his songs, but not many.
Okay.
A medley of his 2 hits.
That's it. All right. But he was a talented guy too, because he would make the orchestra work and all that good stuff. Now 680 WRKO. We're playing the hits. We're playing the top 100 of 1967, and we're having a fabulous time, right, guys?
Absolutely.
It's Chuck Knuckles Knapp and Joel Cash, JJ Jeffrey, and we're happy to be with you.
Yes, and you can call us, you can text us, you can watch on Facebook.
What's the text number?
That's 680. 680.
All right.
Yes.
Let's do it. Hit it.
Happy 50th birthday, WRKO. I'm Tom Kennedy, early 70s on the air at the Big 68. Howie, get out of my time slot. Tom Kennedy, wishing WRKO a happy 50th birthday. Now 680 WRKO.
You want to talk to somebody on the phone that knows you?
Yeah, sure. Who is it?
Can we, after we come out and BS a little bit, can we put the phone call on number 4 that knows JJ? Okay.
I'd rather shut it off myself than have him do it, because sometimes he do.
35 seconds. Good. But also, Dave, Duke, you got to be a Beatles fan, right?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
Oh, there's one.
Ooh, there's one.
Goodness.
The only person in Greater
You
Boston.
better go to confession.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the celebration of the 50th year of WRKO, the now 680. I never thought I'd ever say those letters again, and I'm so proud to say them.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Say it like you mean it.
Are we ready for a Beatles?
Yes.
Let's go.
Here it is.
You guys not a Beatles fan?
Jeez, God, what a dry run he is.